Hello, it's John here for a quick 850 tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to be using paths on text. So let's create ourselves a new composition, which doesn't really matter too much what yours is set up at, but I'm just going to leave mine set up at 1 second and it's just a square. I'm going to hit that Ctrl Y and set myself an orange background, just because I usually go for an orange background because it stands out. I like it when it stands out. Cool, so now we're ready to do the fun part. So get your text tool and type whatever you want to press, whatever you want to say. And I'm going to say press me, a couple of spaces in there, press me. And we can sort of just tweak this in our usual ways until we find something that sort of looks good. And I could be here all day, so let's just go for the next decent looking one. That'll be fine. That's what we got. Cool. We got press me, press me. And at the moment this is just a regular old thing, but if we go to our masking tool, our shape tool, and throw a quick circle down in there, as you can see, this has masked the object off. What we want is we want that text to go around our path. So if we go into our text options down here and go to our path options, we can actually change this to mask one, which we've just created. As you can see, the text now wraps around in there. How awesome is that? And we've got a couple of options, so let's tweak these, and I'm going to turn that on because I want my text to be on the outside. I'm also going to quickly grab my text tool again and just throw another space in there. I'm going to go that. And we've got a few more options in there, like we can force things together, but the one we want to play with is the first margin. So if I grab this and I roll it, you can see the text is going to roll around. And that's what we want. So I'm going to grab a keyframe on there. In fact, I'll manually do this, so the corner of P touches that part, and that was -6. I'll wait for that P to come all the way back around again. There we go. So now if I press play, we go all the way around. I mean, it's crazy fast. I might slow it down a bit. I'll just do so by setting U to 2. I suppose it's because the image is quite big and the circle's quite big and it's got a whole lot of space to cover. Just going to grab you both, pull you over there, grab you, you be over there too. There we go. That's a much more readable speed. So I've got this press me, press me. And I'm going to, what I'm wanting to do is actually create like a button. So I'm going to grab a circle and just throw this down. Doesn't have to be perfect. And we're going to give it no stroke and set it to red, because big red buttons are always the best. And we're going to want to put that in the middle of our press me, press me. We'll pre-comp it all later on, we'll group it and just move them all together into the middle, but for now that'll do. I'm going to hit the old S for scale and set up, there we go, in the middle. Doesn't look much like a button, so let's just throw a couple of quick layer styles on there. So right click and we're going to go to layer style and let's get a drop shadow. Let's add an inner glow and let's add a bevel and emboss. Awesome. And for the sake of having the ring on something, we're going to want another circle. This is just going to be where the rest of the button's going to go. And I'll set you to grey, good old grey. And that's going to want to go there, but underneath everything, not underneath our orange. Awesome. Now I'm doing this freehand, which probably wouldn't be the best, I'll centerize them later. But yeah, for the sake of testing, this should be cool. Now in here we've got our lighting options, which to make it look more, make it look more buttony. So I'm going to add a bit more drop shadow on there, drop the opacity on it a bit, tweak that, maybe increase the opacity of that, just a touch, and the bevel on emboss, let's just zoom in a bit on this, increase the size a bit, give it maybe a touch more depth and actually bring the size back down. Awesome, there we go. That right there is what we're looking for. Gonna just tweak the opacity and the shadow bits. It's a bit much, but awesome. Now there we go. Let's give it a go, and we've got this big red button that's saying "Press me." How cool is that? Let's just grab all these real quick and put them in the center. Oops. We're going to need to reset the anchor points first. Text circle's a bit off, but we get the idea. There we go. Press me, press me. And what we've done there is we've told our text to roll around the circle, and that's looking pretty cool. And we've got this awesome sort of button. Again, maybe the whole thing's possibly too fast, but that's fine. You could tweak that to your own design for your own project. But yeah, we have created a simple button, and if we go to the orange background, we can drag and drop this, put this anywhere, and have this sort of really cool, sort of nice effect for a button. Yeah, hope you found that useful. There's some cool principles in there that you can apply to your own work. As usual, if you have liked it, just throw a like or a comment on the video, and we appreciate that. Thanks for your help and viewing and all that stuff. Thanks.